Hello, everyone. I'm Gia Drew, and I'm the program director at EqualityMaine. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. Thank you for joining us for our 15th episode of the agenda. We apologize for those who tuned in at Friday at 4. We are having some technical difficulties, but thank you for tuning in and watching today's video.
And hi, everyone. My name is Brittany Hempel. I am an intern with EqualityMaine, working as the program assistant, working with youth for EqualityMaine, and my pronouns are she, her. Super excited to start talking about camp.
Today, we're going to focus the rest of our agenda today on the New Leaders Project, and I want to give folks a little background on what that is. The New Leaders Project is a summer camp for LGBTQ teenagers ages 12 through 17, and really great allies as well. The program started back in 2014 to empower young people across the state of Maine so young people could make changes in their communities and schools. We first started as a day camp, meeting once a week for about 6 weeks. And then after 3 or 4 years, we shifted to an overnight camp 4 years ago, which was so exciting to bring kids together for a week. We first met on the campus of USM in Gorham, and then we moved to Saco, and then we went to Unity College, and it keeps growing and growing every year. Unfortunately, last year, because of COVID, we actually did an online camp, which was still really important for our campers and our special guests. And this year, we're going back in person, which is so exciting. We'll be bringing a lot of campers back together for a week at a college campus here in Maine, and they're going to learn all sorts of wonderful things about being a young LGBTQ leader in this state. So, Brittany, I think we have some special guests with us today.
We do. I'm super excited to announce our 2 special guests here. So happy you're here. Thank you for being here. So if we can have you do a quick introduction, your names, pronouns, where you're coming from, all that good stuff. So Ollie, you want to give a quick introduction?
Well, I'm going to preface with I apologize about my noise and if my audio lags, as I'm outside of Hannaford right now. But hi, I'm Ollie. I use she, they pronouns. I'm 17 years old, and I'm from Rumford.
That's awesome. And Kai, what about you?
Hi, I'm Kai. I use they, them pronouns. I'm 14 years old, and I'm in Portland right now.
Awesome. What grade are you both in?
I'm in 8th grade right now.
8th grade. What about you, Ollie?
I'm a junior in high school.
Oh, awesome. Which New Leaders Project camp did you both attend?
I was in the online version.
Yeah.
I have done both the online version and the most recent in-person camp.
Oh, nice. So that was 2 years ago. Awesome. That's really great. So I really want to know, why did you attend previous camps in the past? What made you apply to these camps in the first place?
I think personally, it was because I had just recently come out and I wanted to learn a little bit more about my community and, make some friends who I knew were of the same mindset as I was and get educated and build a new friend group.
That's awesome.
So I have kind of similar reasons to Kai, where I just kind of wanted to learn more about, the LGBT community in the area specifically, but also because I had friends of mine say that they had such good experiences with it in the past, and I wanted to experience it for myself.
Yeah, so you both must have made some pretty cool memories. What would you say is your best memory from camp?
Okay. I'm gonna need a minute for that one.
Yeah,
I think I have my favorite. I knew Ollie was probably gonna need a minute.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite, for the online camp, we did days where we could sign up to do a certain class, and I did the drag section of the camp, and
so cool.
Famine came, and just like the entire energy the entire time was super upbeat, and I talked about my personal experiences wanting to be involved in certain things, and everyone was just so encouraging, and just the experience in general made me so happy, and everybody involved was so great.
Ollie, you got one?
Okay, so I think I do, but again, I'm pulling from 2 years of experience, and there's a lot of memories that have been had. But I think the most memorable thing throughout the entirety of camp, both years that I've gone, would probably be the night we did campfire in person and just singing at the top of our lungs to the most random and obscure songs. And I just felt the biggest feeling of belonging that I had my entire life. It was amazing.
Oh, I love hearing that. That's amazing. I was so excited that we got to do that campfire and have our s'mores and sing around the camp. We're gonna do that again this summer too. So I'm glad you mentioned that.
I really hope so.
Cool.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I'm excited for that for sure. That's going to be a great tradition. I think it's been a great tradition. So you both have attended the online camp, it sounds like. So have you stayed in contact with other campers?
Well, judging by the fact that I'm the one that got Kai to do this today, I would say yes, we've been in contact.
I'm not going to disagree
whole
with that.
community. We've built a whole community just based off of, the beginnings of what happened in camp.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
The way that, like, after we all connected with a couple of our friends from camp online, we built a Discord community, and from that Discord community, we took a couple of our really important friends, and not that everyone else isn't important, but the people that we were most in contact with, and we took that group and took all of their friends and made this like 200-person Discord community, and that entirely was built off of people that we met just in camp. So
yeah, so you both have really created have had this opportunity to create such an amazing community that has stuck with you. Why is that? Why do you feel that's been important?
Ollie looks confused. I'll take this one. I think I've always enjoyed having a sense of community, and being able to build this community that was all people who are either LGBT or allies or just like generally supportive, helped me feel like I had a place where I really belonged outside of my family, and that I had a community that I could feel safe in.
Okay, I had to figure out what I was going to say to that. So that's why I kind of encouraged, without saying anything, I encouraged Kai to go first. But just having this community of this many people, it really has become my family, and they've all become family to me. And just knowing that I have this many people I can turn to that have had so many different life experiences, it's really cool.
That sounds so cool. I totally agree with you, with both of you. So since you both have attended camp, what have you done at camp that you feel like you wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to do if you didn't attend camp? It's a big question.
Yeah, I think we were at, what have you done since camp that you probably wouldn't have done if you hadn't gone to camp?
Yeah.
I built up the courage to talk to my school about changing my name and pronouns in the system.
That's huge.
That's totally cool.
Along the same vein as Ollie, I came out to my parents, and I came out to a bunch of my teachers, and they started calling me Kai and using they, them. So I wouldn't have had the courage to do that.
Oh, that's amazing, Kai. Thank you for sharing that. That sounds really scary.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine. I didn't come out to like my parents until I was much older, until I was an adult. But how did they hear that? Okay.
Yeah, I think every once in a while there's still a conversation that needs to be had, but I'm very happy with the way it went.
Awesome. Well, that's really cool.
Well, it's great to hear you also have a community to come back to for support. So that's really awesome.
Yeah, well, that's great. I think we should talk a little bit about this summer because I know you're both excited about this summer's camp. So Brittany, what's new this year for our summer camp?
So big reveal, it's going to be in person this year, which is crazy amazing. I'm so excited. And it's going to be taking place on the beautiful campus of St. Joseph College that is in Standish, Maine. And camp will run from Monday, August 2nd through Friday, August 6th. So that's really exciting. So some things that you can look forward to for camp when you participate, you get to meet 40 or more LGBTQ youth from all across the state of Maine. You also get the experience of living in a dorm room on college campus, which feels super cool. You get that amazing experience. And then participating in different challenges, different activities that are super fun, that foster leadership and resilience and support. And also engaging in outdoor activities as well, which they're full of safe and affirming spaces where you can learn
who did we just talk to the other day who's going to be working with us?
We talked to LL Bean. That's huge. This is the first time I think that we've
never partnered with LL Bean, but they're going to be bringing like this cool like outdoor fun activities to work with their campers for part of the day. So that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we like to stay active. We like to do fun activities. And also, we do take chances to learn about LGBTQ history as well, and inclusive curriculum. That includes like sex and health education. Those are super important things to learn about and teach our youth about how to be safe. We also do singing, performing, dancing, doing drag, like expressing yourself in such fun, awesome ways. So that's one of my favorite things personally. But the biggest thing I think is connecting with others, having discussions. And also we get to meet some elders too, some LGBTQ older adults that'll help us tell their experiences, tell their knowledge, their wisdom. I think that's super important to be able to connect with different ages. So
yeah, that is so cool. That part of the camp is really special for me growing up. I never really knew older LGBTQ adults when I was a teenager. So I am so excited that we'll be bringing back our older adults to work with our campers too. So Ollie and Kai, now that you've heard a little bit more about camp, why should someone who hasn't come to camp come to camp? What would be your pitch? Like, why should someone come to camp?
I would say the community, absolutely, and the education and the support and love you're going to receive just being involved there.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna put a little heart. Can I put a heart? How do you put the heart up there? I forgot how to do that.
Let me see. I did it.
How about you, Ollie?
Kind of bouncing off of what Kai said, I definitely agree that the community is like such a big part of it. I've made so many different friends of so many different ages. Like being 17, Kai is one of my best friends who is 14, and I never thought I'd have a 14-year-old friend ever in my life, but they're like my best friend. And not only that, but I've learned so much, not only about like different aspects of being a part of the queer community, but I've learned so much about myself. It's insane.
That's awesome. Well, that's really exciting. I think we want to tell people how they can apply for camp. What do you think, Brittany?
Yeah, I think that's great. So the applications are up on the website to attend camp, to register. That is open today. So please go on our website to apply for that. Because of limited space though at camp this summer, we're only accepting 40 campers. So if you're between the ages of 12 and 17 and identify as LGBTQ+ or an ally, we want to improve your skills as a leader and feel better about being you as well, and build team building skills and resilience, and to meet and learn from our beautiful elders as well. So you should apply for sure. That's what these kids are saying, is that you should apply. It's going to be a really fun time. Oh, and did I mention camp is free? It's free. So that's super cool. Why not join us? Come on. So that's going to be awesome. It's going to be no cost to you. It's provided by EqualityMaine, and it's going to be a really fun time. So people can find the application on EqualityMaine's website under the programs in the new leaders section. There is an application for campers and counselors. If you want to be a counselor, you have to be 18 years or older. If you have any questions, you can email me as well at bhempel@equalitymaine.org. That information will be provided to you. So if you have any questions, give me an email and I'll try my best to answer those. Any final thoughts, Kai and Ollie? Do you have a message maybe to potential campers or LGBTQ youth? Anything you want to share right now? You have the space.
I want to say that if you ever feel like you're not being supported or you're not being appreciated the way that you want to be, just know that there's this tight-knit community around you. You just have to look a little harder than you'd expect.
Absolutely.
I definitely agree. And it's not even that hard to find sometimes. Like, you honestly, this community is so spread out among everybody that you could just look right past it sometimes. We're always here and you always have somebody to support you.
That is awesome. Thank you for sharing your experiences. It's been amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kai. Thank you so much, Ollie. I'm so glad that you could join us for this video to talk about camp and about your experiences and what it's meant to you and how much you're looking forward to this summer's camp. So thanks again for joining us. If you're watching this video, what you just heard is we do this camp. We've been doing this camp since 2014. And every camper who gets accepted gets to go for free. I mean, that's everything. Covers all our costs for staffing, the food, the room and board, all the other adventures that we're going to have at camp. We want to make sure every camper goes for free. And so we'd really appreciate it if you could make a donation to make camp a reality for kids across the state. We'd appreciate your support. And you can do that by donating to EqualityMaine at equalitymaine.org/donate. We really appreciate your support so every camper can go for free. Well, Brittany, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Kai. Thank you, Ollie. Thanks, everyone, for being part of this video. Be safe, be gay. You know, if you're not gay, be a great ally. And we'll see you again at the next agenda next Friday. And take good care of yourself. Bye.